This morning, we learned the names of the victims in Boulder. They ranged in age from 20 to 65. They included store employees, a retiree, a police officer who was the first to respond to the scene.
Denny Strong, 20 years old. Nevin Studinsky, 23. Ricky Obbs, 25. Trelona Barkonoviak, 49. Suzanne Fountain, 59. Terry Leiker, 51. Officer Eric Talley, 51. Kevin Mahoney, 61. Lynn Murray, 62. Jody Waters, 65. Our hearts go out to all the victims.
Staggering loss, as we said. Eric Talley, the officer killed in the line of duty, an 11-year veteran of that force, the father of 7 children. His youngest is just 7 years old. For more on this tragic story out of Colorado, we are joined tonight by the state's Democratic governor, Jared Polis. Governor, I know you know this community well. I know you've lived in this community. Our condolences, along with everyone else watching. To the best of your knowledge, how are they doing tonight?
You know, it's one of those things we say it could be anywhere, and this time it was in my hometown, a grocery store that I've been to many times, and I know people who are friends and who lost wonderful members of our community in this. It's just a horrific tragedy, and it's going to be a tough healing process to get through this.
What do you do about the fact, how do you begin to process the fact that in your big, beautiful state of Colorado, you now have 3 places, Columbine, Aurora, and now Boulder, that will sadly, for everything else they're known for, be synonymous with gun violence? And do you feel on the powerless and hamstrung side, absent action by the feds?
You know, there's no way to make sense of this kind of evil action. It's really just very much the face of evil. Colorado has common sense gun safety laws like universal background checks, but you know what? We're only, an hour or 2 drive from Wyoming and other states that don't. So I really think it is important to put in these kinds of common sense measures nationally. And I also think it's important to focus on making sure that people have the mental health and behavioral health resources that they need, particularly in a time when they might be in need.
Do you regret the fact that Colorado is an open carry state, for example?
Well, I don't know if I have to find the particulars of this, but I mean, whether it was holstered and hidden or whether it was open, I don't think was the issue. Obviously, he took out the gun and killed 10 of our fellow Coloradans. It's going to be a difficult time, and I really appreciate the outpouring of love and support that has come in to Boulder and to Colorado from across the country and across the world. And as governor, I just want to make sure your viewers know across the country how wonderful that is, that we feel the love and we are grateful for being held closely in your hearts.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.